So over the last 10 years or so, I've been secretly inventing my own toy brands. Just the ideal toy. I'm not going to give away too much because I still want to keep this a secret, but there's been so many of the elements that I envisioned in my head coming to fruition from like Mattel is putting out these things that they are so much like what I envisioned that I can't help myself from showing you a little bit. Now, the main concepts of my secret toy brand, because I'll always have this hope that maybe one day I can make it happen. And it would have to be probably made by, no, it definitely would have to be made by Mattel because they're my favorite toy company and there's some tie-ins to their old brands and stuff that would work so well. But I'm going to give you the basics. It's not even the basics. I'm not going to tell you. There's identities and there's why, there's choices of why each character was chosen and stuff like that. And this isn't, in fact, even, it's kind of like a combination of two different toy lines that I have in my head. I've even started during probably around the pandemic time, I started writing this stuff down. So I've got some, even I can't remember all of the, and there's, I don't have everything worked out, but I am going to show you some amazing, I don't know, it's amazing to me, stuff that I've created. And we're going to start, this basically is the gist of it. This is what we're doing. What I can tell you, and without giving too much away, because it's not the main concept, even though it kind of is, it would definitely take part in space. All of the best 70s toys, in fact, all of the toys, the first Japanese toys, are all robot and space-based. So that is definitely a very important element to me. And this one is, this is going to be a 12-inch, yeah. I like the 12-inch line. I like the 1/6 scale, thus this channel. That's a very important channel to me. But we're going to make some astronauts today, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. So when I saw these color reveal heads, which you might have, if you're following, and you also, if you're following my journey here, you know that I've been making some pretty crazy 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s looking space outfits on my Instagram and on this channel because it's the beginning of toys. It's futuristic. I don't know. It's like it's the coolest fashion, the coolest like pop art and space and robots and toys, and there's just all of this connection there, and it's just, I mean, it just fits so perfectly, and it fits so perfectly with Barbie, which again, Mattel. But let's look at these. So if you don't know what these are, if this is new to you, this is the mashups that I prefer. Usually I've been putting color reveal pixie cut heads on these dolls, but when these Play-Doh, this is Hasbro and Mattel mashup, these stands, they're so good. I need to get more of these stands just for the stands. They came with the Play-Doh sets. Play-Doh skirts are on. We're doing better. By the way, this is not what they're going to look like. We've got all kinds of outfits to put them in. But these heads are so incredible. They look so vintage too, which is so great. And I mean, some of them look more 80s, and then some of them look more like 50s or even 20s. She kind of looks like she's got a 20s hairdo. I love them, and these are the characters I had in my brain, and I can't tell you more about that. But this isn't. We've got 4 different skin tones represented here. We've got like an Asian representation. We've got of African descent, and we've got a Caucasian, and we've got like a tan skin tone. So that's probably the majority of the world. No, from like it could be she's so ambiguous. She could be from all kinds of places. But this is really important to me. That I like that. I liked seeing that in like the original Star Trek, where they had all of these different cultures represented, and I think that that's really cool and really important. And Mattel has definitely been excelling at doing that recently. And I want I want a boy character. So we've got 5 characters, and I guess I can tell you a little bit. She's evil, and then we'll start with she's got the reveal on here too. So I've been thinking about this for a while. So she has on, what's the first? Oh, I guess the first thing that is ideal was the WWE Superstar body, and that came out many, many years ago. I don't, was it 27? Even before 2017. Was it 2014? I don't know. Somewhere between 2014 and 2017, probably. And this body is like perfect for. It's just muscular and strong. It's a superhero body. It's a, so it's a female wrestler body, and it was just so strong, and it had the right amounts of articulation. I do have a problem when you have more of the made to move bodies. They look robotic, so sometimes I like it, but I do find Barbie a little spindly. So when these WWE dolls came out, I was putting all of the heads, every head possible, on these bodies, and I just think they're so great. Now, we need go-go boots, like I've mentioned, and this brings us to, I talked about the heads already. The heads are the most recent current. But so I was thinking about, this is the perfect outfit. And just recently, and this is exactly, well, not exactly because it's got a slit, but besides that, so playing with the Barbie color reveal dolls, they come with some really cool, is this called, not an A-line skirt, a pencil skirt, I guess is what you would call it, a tight-fitting mini skirt. And the fact that these are the same 2 colors and they go together. So when Barbie Basics, the new Barbie Basics, put this out, this matching set, this is my ideal piece. Do you know why this is my ideal piece? Because it can be a little black dress, it can be a tank top and a skirt, and this ideally is what I want all of my girls to wear. And then these boots are like, we'll get back to the boots in a second, but this is the ideal boot that I want. I only have them in black, and I have lots of them. Again, they're WWE. They came with some of the fashion sets. So you could get more fashiony. You could get WWE girls with their wrestling outfits on, but then you could also get deluxe sets that came with a everyday outfit change for them, and some of them would come with these really cool boots. These might have been considered wrestling boots, but they had more wrestling style boots for wrestling boots. These were the most streamlined ones, so these feet are beautiful. That's why I like another reason, way bigger than Barbie's feet. So that's another reason why I like this body. But these boots do they're a little thick, and they do make the feet look a little big, but it lends very well to in space because you got moon boots. So this is so far in my this toy line that I've envisioned. We've got like a 1970s strong body, which is cool, like based on Steve Austin, which was not made by Mattel, but was it Hasbro or Tyco, or doesn't matter. They were 14-inch. The people, they were back in that time period, they were messing around with scales. I'm going to try to calm myself down. There's some good stuff coming, so I hope I haven't lost you yet. So this is the outfit. Besides the slit, I don't think it should have the slit. You can put the slit in different ways. There are some other Barbie Basics dresses from the dolls that aren't from the kits that come with some really good outfits. That slit looks pretty good. Like that might be what we want to do. Now, ideally, what I would have wanted was all of these girls to have a different color dress on. This is going to be she's going to be the evil one. I can't, there's not necessarily, not evil. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying not to give too much away, but I'm also combining 2 different toy lines that I've invented and putting them into one. So I won't talk more. Anyway, she is. Let's just call her the dark version, because she doesn't, not necessarily evil in both properties. But I'll say that. Okay, so here we go. We have her in this perfect. It can be a black dress. You can exchange it with fashion packs and put on. Oh, now I am giving stuff away and mixing and matching. It can be a black dress, and then you can mix and match it. And then, so what I wanted was, ideally, what I wanted was. Oh, I don't know. I don't know when I guess we're gonna bring in the mannequins soon. Okay, so I wanted ideally just a simple basic belt for this, but because I have this belt in all of the matching colors, which I already showed you, that the Ken Boy version. This was like you already got a glimpse of the future of what we're getting to here. But here we go. This guy in space white. That's what's going on. So he's in white, she's in black, and then we're supposed to have some colors in between. But because I don't have the colors in between, and then we will get to this too. I have to stick with something that is almost as good and something that is it's the right thing going on. So here we go. We have these mannequins. So this is what I'm concerned. So this was me planning, just putting these aside. I mean, these girls look cool on their own. They are three. They look alien. They look alien crazy enough. These are Barbie basics with bald heads. The Barbie basic kit bald head dolls. And I've got them all spaced out. They look like they're from another planet, but I think I've decided that, yeah, I don't need these. I wanted the clothes. I do, in fact, I needed the kit so I could get the clothes, but I think I'm going to have to sell the made-to-move bodies, and I think I'm going to sell these heads, even though they look so good on the WWE bodies. But this is what I came up with. So instead of, I did this in reverse. So ideally, now I am giving away too much, but I'm not there's major components that I'm not including in this, like the major storyline and the major why they are who they are, why they're the, I'm gonna stop talking. But here we go. Ideally, I wanted her to be in a pink outfit, her to be in a yellow outfit, and her to be in a blue outfit. But it's there. Now I said the colors out loud, but I don't have this outfit in multiple colors. But that's the plan. That's the idea, and maybe I do, which is an upcoming video when we go through my fashions and I find all of the mini skirts and I find all of the tops that I have, and do I have basic ones that go together? Can I do that? Will I be able to make that happen? Nonetheless, this tie-dye set that I've opened recently is, I know a hardware store. I got it for 2 cents from Walmart. I wanted it but I didn't know what the clothes were going to be like, because usually in these Barbie where you paint the clothes or you color the clothes, the material is not cool. This is like a jersey, stretchy cotton. This is beautiful, perfect, and these look like other toys that I've envisioned in my head over the years too, like this. And you might have seen me. I've actually done videos on the Too Hunky channel where I've done what did I call them? Yoga cults or some kind of cults, because I love plain, simple black and white clothing. I just think it looks so good, and it's the classiest classiness. These are WWE sunglasses. These earrings are they're all from the same set. Everything just was coming together and working. All of these toys that I were buying, like this earring set, this skipper had the 3 different colors that I wanted, and then I have all of these belts that are, these are even cooler, spacier than I thought. And I mean, like I said, they're supposed to have white basics as well that are supposed to mix and match with their normal uniform. Oh no, I'm giving too much away. I'm not giving away the major main theme though. That's so. This is just, I'm just talking about outfit changes and having mixing and match fashions. That's totally plausible. Can I put this helmet on her? Why did we skip this? We'll get to Ken's helmet. Don't you worry. We're gonna be talking about Ken's helmet. But this is why I wanted everybody to have their different color, and I thought that their space components could be in, like, look how good she looks. Like, I want her belt to be white and maybe her boots to be white. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. But these are Dollar Tree helmets, even though you can get them a very similar helmet in Barbie. But for me to get large quantities, I do in fact have. I bought lots of helmets, but there's even more helmets. So we'll get into that soon. So these mannequins with the outfits on that we've got to get them into their outfits. So I'm gonna spoil this a little bit by putting, these glasses are so cool. They're from the WWE Superstars. I was even thinking that these skirts, these new Play-Doh skirts, they could probably work too for me. But I'm going to dress these dolls up. They don't get their earrings, unfortunately, because they don't have pierced ears. But I love this. If you haven't seen this set and you've got dolls with pierced ears, I bought it for the Wild Hearts crew because they have pierced ears. That's what I wanted. But there's some really cool mix and match ears too. Because of me and keeping everything the same, I want to use yellow on yellow, but you're allowed to put the different colored stud in with the different earring. The girls are going to keep their earrings anyway, and yeah. Okay, all right. So I started to say that I don't know, maybe I should buy another set, because these outfits are pretty good. They're all different, but yeah, I don't know if this one with the longer dress and the crop top looks as spacey. Well, we're gonna find out when I put the helmets on them. But maybe like this is more of the profile. Maybe I need to buy, because it's only $20, and I think $20 for these fashions. Maybe I should buy them all again, and maybe I should just mix this white skirt with this top. It's kind of cool that they're all different, but they still look the same too. So we're gonna play with that idea. But ideally, I want their base outfit to all be exactly the same. But there's nothing wrong with having a base outfit that is, what can I say, similar but different. Maybe I did this video wrong. Maybe I should have been talking about all of this while I was dressing them. I love these Barbie basic pieces. Like, one of them could have maybe I just need skirts. Maybe they can all have white these are fashion dolls. They can have anything. They're supposed to have mix and match fashions. But I guess, yeah, I'm focusing right now on their core outfit, and let's go. I told you what I wanted it to be though, so you know already. I'm turning this inside. Always do up your Velcro. So I guess what I'm going to do is let me pause this, because I don't know if I have anything to say in the meantime, so I don't make the video too long with me, dressing the dolls. But that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and I probably am going to struggle. So let's put these mannequins outfits, and then we'll have to get into the shoes. And yeah, let me get them into their outfits. I'm thinking about stuff while I'm dressing them, and thinking that I should give like legal disclaimers that you should or you shouldn't. I can't be responsible for you giving your ideas on this video, because I'm sure some people, well, I'm not sure, but some people might want to. People do like when, especially in my more creative videos, they like to give their input. But I already have this planned out. I already have this thought so meticulously that it would probably just be a coincidence, and I wouldn't change it. I'd rather not let any toy company make it. And then on that side of then, I'd rather, yeah. I don't forgot where I was going there. But I have, oh yeah, I have it totally all worked out. There's a reason they're in basic outfits, because it is so complicated, but at the same time it's based on basics. So that, yeah, there's no movement, there's no change. And then at the same time, if Mattel was to like borrow or steal making these basic outfits in different colors that were mix and match and changeable, I mean, I'm willing to buy the stuff instead of, be the inventor of it. So I welcome that being stolen too. But it's not an idea you'd want to steal without knowing all of the background and what goes with it and how it works together. Also, there's supposed to be, there's like leaked copyright stuff about Mattel putting out a space line. Like, I think there's a space doll line coming out, or maybe is it space? It sounds like, yeah, I think it's something like that. It has this space connotation. Oh yeah, it's like some kind of high school. Maybe I'm working space into it, and I don't wanna say anything because my concept, or is it? It's space or magic. That's not giving too much away, because space and magic, all toys should be based on space and magic. Okay, so you can see that Brooklyn is looking pretty good in her outfit, and then Millie here, or I guess I should call her Malibu, if we're, oh, that's interesting. Malibu is in this outfit, and where's her stand? And then I'm probably gonna struggle with the other one, but that's the update. I guess I can unpause if I think of more things that I have to tell you. But oh, they're looking real good, and I guess they do kind of look like sexy 60s astronauts, which is what we want going on. Man, I love these sculpted heads. And don't worry, there'd be brushable hair for people who want brushable hair. Don't worry, I definitely think about everyone, and incorporating this toy invention that I have, it makes it's well, it's so hard not to give things away. It crosses, I think I said this at the beginning of the video, it crosses all age boundaries, all genders. So this was a big element of it. It's like making it so cool that it does cross all boundaries, and everyone likes it. The snobs like it, the people who like toys like it. It would work out. Okay. Yeah, we got one last mannequin to get out of her outfit. So it is kind of cool that we've got the outsider, and then we've got the four characters. So can I say that? Can I tell you that they're like, this is two different toy lines, but I'm kind of mashing them together into one. And and yeah, Uh, yeah, no, I'm not saying anything more except that if you don't give don't give me ideas if you want credit for them, because I probably already had those ideas and they're probably written down. Not that I have proof that they're written down, but leave your ideas at your own risk. Let me say I'm not, because I probably, yes, if it's good and it's awesome, I probably already thought about it and it's done. It's in the works. All right, okay, so these girls are going, they look so good on these WWE bodies too. They look so weird. They look like aliens. So, I don't know. Maybe these ones I might have to keep because they're the weirdest looking ones. But these ones look so Egyptian. Man, oh yeah, I don't know. I've got the one set, the darkest skin tone that I don't have a matching body for. So, all right, here's the last one. Let me pause, because the next step, when we put their helmets on and stuff, you're gonna love that. So we'll do that together. I should also say, even though these are not the outfits that I have planned, I did choose like the specific lengths and specific pieces for these characters. So there's a reason, even though I really want them to be wearing a simple basic tank and mini skirt. But this is good too. This is kind of a happy accident, and I'll show you another happy accident in a second. So go-go boots would definitely be my main choice. White space boots like this. Now I do have one pair from WWE, but another astronaut. Like I said, I've been doing this for years, turning my Barbies into astronauts for a reason. But they are looking pretty cool. It's really fun for me to see this all coming together. But the boots are a little more modern than I would want. But I mean, I don't hate them. And like I said, they're supposed to have fashion choices anyway. So they were just like this sneaker, but it's such a big sneaker that it kind of looks like a moon boot anyway. So very cool. And then we've got their colors incorporated. And then I think I'm just gonna jump before we put on their Dollar Tree helmets, which you already know what these look like. And it looks so good. However, this would look so good with a white belt, but it still looks good like this. Oh, but yeah, okay. So that's the perfect segue to this. So when I was when I ran to the Dollar Tree, when I thought about this and said, I just have to get this done, and I need more helmets. And also, astronauts wear white, in white, so this is also pretty cool too. But then I saw these baby bottles, and I was like, oh yeah, we gotta do this. And the colors were like so on par, and they kind of look like they look like a 1950s 60s space helmet. I mean, I could incorporate some kind of tubing around here, which maybe I will, but it just kind of looks cool. I got them all different sizes to make sure I got the right colors. It was kind of funny because there were different shades, and there were even like different shades of clear, and so I chose the milkiest one for the guy that I knew was going to be white. I had to buy one first. I got the yellow first, and then I brought it home to see if it fit, and I tried it over all of the heads to make sure that it could. But I mean, it looks pretty cool, especially with the translucent packs on, and with their matching helmets. And I can't believe that the colors were the same, or actually I can, because of the colors that I chose for a reason. But here we go. And then yes, this one, a slightly silver tone on this Mickey one. So I was willing to pay the $1.75 because it looked pretty darn cool. But I'd love you to tell me which helmet you like the best. Oh yeah, maybe that one doesn't look so good. And then the white gloves will still look good no matter what. Do I like that helmet on her? I mean, it would help with some tubing. I just have to find the right thing. I don't like to make things too crafty, which is why I built these with, instead of like sewing my own clothes, which I guess is an option for the future. I could do that. But when Mattel made the exact outfit of what I wanted, and I had the exact boots, I mean, I still don't have the belt. Nobody has made the belt yet of what I want, but I mean, if that happened, but I could totally make a belt out of maybe the right piece of plastic stripping or a zip tie or something. Who knows? But I shouldn't be doing it though, and I shouldn't be showing you, and we should be waiting. Yeah, I come and go whether I like this or not. I mean, it would definitely help if what I envision is getting some tubing. It has to fit perfectly. It has to be the perfect thing, and I don't want it to end up being so crafty, like I said. So it just has to be the right. And I would put that around here, and it could look good. But I mean, it doesn't look so bad either. I could also incorporate some kind of fabric thing around the bottom that made it like attached to the outfit, but I don't even mind it as a floating helmet, because you can see it kind of looks cool. But let's see what the other helmets look like on them without their colors. And I mean, I can say that, like, if I can give that part away. There would be, oh man, she looks so, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is my first time putting it together, so, and I don't know why I waited to do it on camera. I mean, I already had it together, but I didn't have this head in this helmet with this outfit. Like, she could have her logo. Yeah, I guess that's the best way for me to say it. Yeah, she could have her logo in her color printed on the helmet to differentiate it. But I mean, I'm all about the basics, so I don't mind everybody having the same helmet, belt, boots, and gloves. I don't know. I'm such a sucker for translucent toys, but I think that the real space helmets are going to win me over. I can't do it backwards. I gotta make it fit on her body. Some reason this isn't fitting on her body perfectly, which I don't know. I've never had a problem with that before. It's probably just the position of her head and what. There we go. My camera's at a weird angle, so now her posture looks bad. But these helmets do fit on the dolls really nicely. I mean, obviously there's a problem. I think a lot has to do with she doesn't have cloth, and this is balancing on her shoulder. So this one I'm struggling with first, but you can see that she looks really, really cool. And is she going to look cool in boots too? In fact, maybe I shouldn't use this one, because this is an older Dollar Tree helmet that I had. And maybe that should go to her. And then, can they fit on Ken? I don't think that these helmets can fit on the boy doll because of the shoulders. I mean, to an extent. But it's okay, because he has it's nice for him to have a helmet, and I do have an extra one for him. But, I mean, he can hold it in his arms until it doesn't really fit on. But he can hold it, but also, again, without giving too much away, his primary focus, I mean, he's special. He's the boy, right? So he doesn't have to be. He's not going to be in charge, or is he going to be in charge? I can't say that. But yeah, he can hold the helmet. He doesn't really have to have it on. He does look good in the clear one, and maybe it can be different. And besides, this is just a mock-up, right? Now I'm noticing with these that the gloves in these packs are, I mean, they're a total rip-off of the Mattel Space ones that they made for Barbie. They have less detail, but for me to get this number of them, oh, they're nice and rubbery. The shoes, I mean, in this video I should have tried on this spacesuit, but these are, I refuse to even look at the Dollar Tree fashions because I have so many nice pieces, and I mean, it's always going to be really badly made. This material feels really good, though. I'm really surprised at that. I mean, I could pull a Froggy and and use the material, take the material apart and use it. Oh my god, it's totally an option. This is horrible, but this material is really nice, and the way that they have the details printed on are quite good too. It's too bad I don't have them in all three colors that I want. Oh, that would be amazing. I would turn them into skirts and stuff by using the material. I'm actually surprised by the material. If you're crafty that way, I definitely recommend getting these. And then, yeah, this is a nice material. All right. And then the shoes are useless to me, but let's see this helmet. And then how am I going to see how different the helmet is? Maybe it'll fit differently too. I think it does fit differently. I think it fits better. There's some plastic pieces that aren't, dollar store, that aren't carved out properly, and I think I have to do that, and I have to clean up the gloves a little bit too, because around the perimeter, you can see. The tool that I like to use is just fingernail clippers for curved edges. I do use them a lot. These are nice and rubbery, so they are going to fit over the hands really nicely too. So here I thought that I was going to dress these dolls up while I talk to you, but it seems to be too difficult to do. These are more rubbery than their last versions, so I like that I'm going to have less problems sticking their hands into them. I gotta be careful too, because the WWE girls have softer hands, and you can warp their fingers if I have the gloves on them too long. But here, let me dress the first one, and this is made really badly. I think I can fix it up though. There's the plastic that's keeping the helmet not from clipping perfectly snug. But I think it could be fixed and addressed. I gotta see how different this one is. I think it's narrower than the older one. Yeah, this one is more round. I like this one, this flatter version. It's a good thing that I got 4 new ones. She looks good. She has to be backed up because I love her 50s head and her space helmet. She looks so good. And then she's got her color representation, which it's not the way that I wanted, but also it is the way that I wanted, because they were supposed to have outfits to mix and match with their signature colors and their... Alright, I'm going to pause and get the rest of their helmets and gloves on. Because they're dollar store toys, I do literally have to go into here and cut out the plastic in. Again, it always seems to be the same groove. Not of all of them, but some of them it's gone through. I tried different methods, but I think that this X-Acto knife is going to work best. Should be careful. But I mean, that's what you got to do for... This is like quite a... for me not to use official Mattel items on official Mattel products. It was important to me when I mash these things together that they're all from the same toy company. That's just how I work. When I do a toy review, I can't, it's a struggle. It's an ADHD OCD thing, I guess. All right, I'll have to fix this up better when I have more time, but we can finally see what all four girls look like with their space helmets on. The girl in black, her neckline is perfectly matched to the helmet, so that does look so good. I mean, what do you think? Do you like the translucent helmets? I like both. Like, I like the option of them having different helmets for different occasions. I mean, that's cool too. But these, I do like the completed finish. I mean, besides that missing little tiny little edges that need to be cut off, the molds aren't perfect, and then that little, I can clean that up so it's like almost so it is perfect. So yeah, that's not an option, and I think that they look so good. Look, we got the second thought boy in the background, but he's a major part of the team too here. But here we have the team, and then the last thing that I'm wondering, like, I do want everything to match, but not everybody's matching, which is also probably kind of a good thing. They all are wearing their white suits, which is great. They have their belts that identify them differently, but they also have their outfits that are, maybe suit their personality best. I'd have to say that, I mean, Brooklyn probably does look the best. Should I go out and buy 2 more sets of this so that everybody can have these white dresses? No, I like the fact that they have different personalities. Look at Ken. The reason I use this Ken and not a buff Ken, which I would probably want to, there's a couple of reasons. I really like this movie body, the new Ken movie body. It's got the exact same articulation as the WWE dolls too, and then plus there's more. The buff Ken body, as much as it's really cool and it's the best one, and in my toy line we'd have a buffer Ken for sure, but the clothes, I'm going to have more options of putting on other clothes on this body. And then this body is totally awesome, and it's not, I mean, it's still buff enough. Like, he's still bigger than she is. So, I mean, it's real life, and he's got to be hunky, because he has to be the love interest of, I wonder who it could be. Maybe all of them. She looks good. Let's see what her boots. I have the option of, oh no, I don't have those ready. Yes, I do. I have these boots in black. Here's a rundown of most of the shoes from the WWE collection, which I've done videos on the Too Hunky channel. But let's, the black one's right. There's a couple different styles, but I mean, I want them to be the exact same ones. But yeah, I don't think we can go back. And I guess it's because, it's because she's got the go-go skirt on, and then she's got the go-go boots, and then she definitely looks the most 1960s. Which is what we want, but this makes her match the other, and I do like things to be uniform. That's the OCD in me, and also because this is a very complicated toy line, so you want to keep the basics wherever you can, because you don't want to overwhelm, and yeah, I like a mix and match part. But yeah, they look good too. But I do prefer the go-go boot. I wish I had go-go boots for all of them. I mean, I have them in black, but we aren't going to be doing that. And then it looks better in, I mean, it looks better these white boots look better in white with white than with the, I don't know how to explain it coherently, but these look fine with these outfits. They would definitely look better as go-go boots. But there we're going. That's what we got happening. I like them. I don't know why I showed you what I'm going to do with them now that I have these put together. They probably will get more development, and I think I have talked myself out of buying more of these basic white sets because I mean I gotta be very careful and I gotta save money. I shouldn't be buying more toys, which is why I'm mixing and matching the great things that I have. But I really, really like these. These were fun. If this might be all that happens. At least I built these. I'm gonna clean up their helmets and their gloves in my own spare time. But I'll probably like just look at them, hold them and look at them and enjoy them. But those are my astronaut ladies, and they would have special features if they were the real toy line. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me today and just playing with me while I, make the perfect toy for me, which definitely wouldn't be the perfect toy for you. I understand that. These color reveal head doll videos are not doing very good on my channel. Like nobody's interested. As much as I don't see any negative comments about these heads, a lot of people are saying really good things and say they actually like them. They're surprised that they like these heads. Or maybe people haven't even, maybe some people are just avoiding them completely because they're Hasbro Play-Doh set. But they are perfection. They are what I have dreamed up, and they came into fruition. They probably look a little happier than I would want them to. Besides that, I love my new favorite doll collection. Does he belong in there? It's too bad he doesn't have a helmet that fits. But yeah, I think I like these helmets better. I guess I wasted my money on these, but here, let's put one back just before I say goodbye. You can tell me. We'll know for sure if you watch till the end of the video, if you commented which type of helmet you liked better. Or maybe you like both for different reasons. I think this needs a little something. Like I said, tubes. Tubes would make it look cool, and I probably will come up with the right. It does look good too. They both look good. You got to change it up. I like adding a little more of the pink into the outfit too. Cool, fun, awesome. I had fun. I hope you had fun. Until next time.